Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting with Delonda. It's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's tutorial, this is really for the people who have purchased this template that I'm wearing. This is the Infinite Love template. It's the first template in my Infinity series, and I thought it would be a good idea for me to come and make a tutorial about how I suggest brushing this one in, because it's a little bit different from any other template that I've ever created. This is the first time that I've made a template that requires two different size of rhinestones. So with this template, part of it, the outline, the outermost outline of the template, this part right here that's in gold requires SS6 template, SS6 hotfix rhinestones. The rest of the template requires SS10. And because there are two different sizes, I thought it would be a good idea for me to show you how to do that. Now, this is not about cut settings. It's not about how to create templates. It's not about any of that. I do have videos on that process on my channel. You're very welcome to search around my channel. I'll leave my full rhinestone playlist below the video. What is important though is that you have the right blade, especially if you're using your Cricut cutting machine. The blade that I recommend for cutting is the premium fine point blade. It looks like this, and this is not the same as this. This one just says fine point blade and it comes in a pack of 2. This is not the same as this. I recommend this one, okay? So I'll make sure I leave this one linked below. I've suggested it multiple times. I do think it will help you with, getting a good cut when you're using your Cricut. If you find this tutorial helpful, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for notifications, because I do upload new content every single week. Now, without further ado, let's get started with just brushing this in and getting it pressed onto my sweatshirt. Okay, before we get started, let me show you the colors. I'm going to be using Icy Crimson for the heart and for the words Infinite Love. I'm using Icy Sphene for the inside layer of the infinity symbol. I'm using Icy Obsidian for the outer layer, the SS10 outer layer, and I'm also using Icy Obsidian for the SS6 layer. In terms of the scripture, I'm probably going to use Gold Orange AB for that, because I like to use Gold Orange AB when I use red. They just look really good to me together. So I have one more little color. It's going to be SS6, and that's going to be for the scripture. When I'm brushing this in, I like to start with the heart first, because the heart is the top of the design, and brushing in this part and getting it pressed first helps me to layer the outer line, the outermost layer. So I'll show you what that looks like. Start with this layer. I'm going to start out brushing it slowly, and then I'll speed it up, because this is not really a tutorial on how to. It's just a suggestion for getting yours pressed in terms of which layers to press first, like the order of things. I do have a lot of beginner-friendly tutorials on how to press your first layer, how to cut a template, how I cut my first template, all of the things. So I've done a lot of tutorials on, using rhinestones, how to create simple designs, how to do something a little more complex, how to do something that has like a burst effect. I've done a lot of templates that I do consider to be beginner friendly. So I'll make sure to leave my full rhinestone playlist below the video. I'm going to speed the rest of this part up. Okay, so here's the first layer. Let's look at my sweatshirt. Zoom out. Ooh. So you can see I kind of moved the heart over to the left a little bit, and everything else will fit in here the way it's supposed to. So let's continue with the SS6 layer. So for this scripture part, I'm going to be using gold orange AB, and what I'll do is just pour a small amount in there and kind of just brush them in, because I don't want them to fit anywhere else, just on the scripture. Okay, so here's the SS6 for the outline. I have the SS6 for the scripture already brushed in. I'm gonna pour a generous amount and brush these in. So here's my SS6 layer. I'm gonna just peel this off and then lay this other piece inside. And you can see that there's a little bit of overlap here, and that's fine. The template is actually made like that. And I'm just going to lay this SS10 layer right on the inside. Just like this. Just kind of thickens the border a little bit with that double outline. It really adds emphasis to it. Okay, so I'm going to press this, and then we'll do the inside layer and be finished. So we're down to the last layer, which is the inside of the infinity symbol. And I'm just going to place it right here inside. And I love it. I think it looks so good. I think this looks so good. Shout out to Eve over at the Baby's Booty for the colors help and the suggestion. I'm going to press this and show you what the final reveal looks like. This is my finished sweatshirt, and you already know I'm going to say I love it. There is a whole story behind this tutorial. It is on my Facebook. It's my Facebook group. It's in my Instagram post. You can read more about it, how all of this came to be. Let me give you another look at my sweatshirt, and we'll get ready to land this. So this is my finished sweatshirt, and yes, I love it. I think it's so cute. I love the way this icy fiend looks. I would have never thought to use these colors together. I think this is gorgeous. Hopefully you did find this helpful. This template does come with two different font options. It comes with more of a straight font option if you're not into the script font. But hopefully you did find this helpful. If you did, please remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for notifications, because I do upload new content every single week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.